there. Welcome back to the Rare Book Views channel, where I am hoping to come up with a reason to stop doing all the things I should be doing and instead talk about books. And today for real, because I just got back from being out of town and I have a lot of things I could be doing, and instead I'm going book shopping. I don't even need any books because I'm working on this project to read the to be read shelf of all the books I've been excited to read and really concentrate on them. But I do need books for a lot of other reasons. I have a friend whose kids are insatiable and they need to read a certain number of minutes a day for their school, and so I always have a list for them. Kids books, who knew that'll really add up, but used, especially from a charity bookstore, which is where I'm going today, then you get to have a used book at a good price. You get to reduce, reuse, recycle, repurpose, and it's for charity. It's for the local library, so all the proceeds go to them, so it really makes you feel good, and I love having a mission. I also have a friend who lives overseas and comes to town occasionally and asked me if I would help find him some help for his personal library. He enjoys thrillers and maybe true crime, and we talked about a few other things. I'm excited to see what I can find that would fit the bill, and it's July, barely, so of course it's time to start Christmas shopping. You will not be surprised, many people on the list for me get books, and I really enjoy trying to find the perfect book for someone, something that they don't know about, something that they'll love. And I also have a birthday coming up for a niece who sent out a very thorough wish list, so I am hopeful that she had a couple books on there, and I'm hoping I can find the right thing. So plenty of things to shop for, and I haven't been book shopping in 10 minutes, so I can't wait. Let's go see what we can find. Well, I had a great time at the bookstore, and it was so interesting because they've made a ton of progress cleaning out the aisles. They've really been working on, they expanded to a new space, and we used to have just tons of books in the aisles waiting to be shelved, and that has definitely noticeably fewer. So it's easier to get around, it's a little more fun. I had a great time. The people watching was pretty wonderful, and I got there right when it opened, which is always good. You feel like you're getting first crack at it. So I found, so obviously, had a great time. I found some good things. I found books for my friend whose kids like, there's a couple series, they like this one, the who, what, when, were, whatever. And I sent her a picture of the shelf and she picked this one, the Brothers Grimm. And also this series of Americans, a couple, sporty ones. And one of her sons is really into cats. They don't have a cat. She's allergic to cats. He's never around cats. He loves cats. He loves reading about cats. This is a very niche market in my mind. I have had some success, and today I found this, which is true stories of times cats have been involved in some contact with law enforcement. But it's very easy to read. It's sort of short, so I feel like this is the right age, but this is a creative answer to this one, so we'll see what she says. I found some books from my friend who is into thrillers, and and that is fun. I can't wait to see what he says. I mentioned this one. I know he hasn't read this, but he knows about it. So I'm going to be very interested to hear what he thinks of this. I got him In Cold Blood, a great book if you haven't read it. Wonderful. And there's a really good movie about Truman Capote. So it kind of makes it fun to do both, I think. This is a great book. I love Sarah Vowell. I love the way she wrote this. What a creative way to look at some American history. It's based in fact, but it's a little bit of a travel log. It's a little bit of a travel memoir, which is always cool. And her style, I think, is fantastic. And I have read this before, but I'm thinking I should listen to this on tape. I find her voice also fascinating. But my friend is into history, and he mentioned that he likes Bill Bryson. He's enjoyed some of his stuff in the past. And so I think this might hit a good chord with him. Because he likes thrillers and spy novels, I found this, which is sort of the true story of the Hunt for Red October. It's very submarine-y. It's very cool, I think. So we'll see what he says about these. We're all $3 range, which is not bad at all. And then for my niece, who has an affinity from her wish list, she asked for this specific series, Warriors: The New Prophecy. And I asked my sister, does it need to be these? If I find other, I know this series has multiple offshoots, multiple sub-series. Would she want the rest of them? And my sister said, no, she really needs these. Also cats. It was a very cat day today. These are cat books. Apparently this niece is very into cats, wolves, and dragons. Very specific in my mind. So I found all four, I think, of the, maybe she had 5 on her list. I found 4 of them, and they all look to me like they're in new condition, and they were all about $1.50. So new, well, the sticker price is $7. So I think I did pretty good on price on these, and I will wrap them up pretty and put them in the mail, and I will try to do that today. Okay, the last thing I found is really cool. This is the Folio edition of The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. Folio is so cool. They come in these slip cases. They're very nicely done. This one is particularly pretty, and the illustrators sometimes are really great, and this one is really good. Let me show you the title page. It has a frontispiece. So cool. I love H.G. Wells. I love The Time Machine and War of the Worlds and all the movie renderings, but I already have a copy. I have this one, which is vintage. This I paid $2 for, I think, many years ago, and I can't decide. So give me your advice. The Folio is fancy. This one is vintage. I generally lean, I have some books in Folio copies. I think they're really great. I generally lean towards vintage is kind of my shtick. So I'm leaning towards keeping this one. Please tell me what to do. I implore you. Please, internet, give me advice. Oh, the Folio was $5, which is a total bargain. But the one that I have was $1.50, $2. So that doesn't really help solve the problem. Give me your advice on that. Let me know what you think. Are you bored of me talking about my book shopping trips? What are you reading? And thanks so much for watching.